Up there, folks. 1-1. Altogether, a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees, the game time temperature. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Hit out towards second. There's Baez, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Here's Miguel Sano. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Stepping into the box, Eddie Rosario. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. In there for strike one, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Coming to the plate now, Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Ian Happ.
And that misses for ball one. Harold, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Matt, I was on a number of losing teams, and this is the game.
And hold on now. That's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's currently hitting just under .310 on the season. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway. Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Batting third.
So digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. Back goes Rosario. Still going back. Gone! Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. Hitting a little over .250 coming into action in this one.
Schwarber.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Just missing here, 2-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Rosario is there. 2 down. Standing in, Jason Hayward. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Polanco is there, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Brian Dozier. Carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Brian Dozier.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Squared that one up just a little late. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Schwarber finds it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Digging in, Joe Mauer, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. Settling in now, Colby Rasmus. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Now at the plate, Jason Castro. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pickoff move to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. Here's the 0-2. And this one's in the dirt, and they will get him on the recovery down at third. So you can forget the wild pitch. It's a 2-5 putout, and now there are two gone. Hard hit ball to second. Baez has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Javier Baez. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Second baseman, Javier.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball one. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Grant comes on now, and he has it one down. Here's Addison Russell. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
And there's ball one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Dozier. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now batting, number 55, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning.
Alex Hansen.
Hit back up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ian Happ, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Third baseman,
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Mauer is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tighten. Stepping in, Jose Barrios. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Jose Barrios.
Into the windup and the pitch. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Shortstop.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Half ranging forward, 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Zach Grant, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Line to the right side. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. So some success with 2 out keeps the inning alive for Miguel Sano. Riding in once again, Miguel Sano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Digging in to try it again, Eddie Rosario. Looking for a third straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Bryant is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
First baseman, Anthony.
Infield shifted
Rizzo.
well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
And that last pitch looked pretty good. This guy's too good a hitter to get pitches like that. You got to be a little frustrated. He's sitting now 2-0 instead of maybe 1-1, and you can nibble the at-bat a little bit more.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Rosario has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And this is fouled back and out of play. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he'll be there to make the play. Nicely done.
All right, fielder number 22.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Inside with what looked like the slur of 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Javier
Second baseman, number 9.
Baez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Baez.
Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch. Wow, kind of an interesting.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
Down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here's the pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Got him. So striding in, Joe Mauer. A base hit in his first trip.
7,
Here's the first pitch to him. Weak roller right side. Rizzo charging this one. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colby Rasmus. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. And Hayward will make the catch, and that ends the. At the plate, Addison Russell comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The shortstop. Addison.
Heading out towards shallow right. Rasmus has a read on it. 1 down. Stepping into the box, number 55. He singled his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a Slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first. But, man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Again, he sends it out of play.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. Changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Under it is Dozier, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Alec Hansen.
Alec Hansen.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And it's grounded foul. Here's the 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that. In now, Jason Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Jason Castro.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that is through into right field for a single. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation. Now at the plate, Jose Barrios. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away. Digging in now, Jorge Polanco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time. Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was happy.
To second for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out. Digging in and looking for more, Ian
Leading off for the
Happ.
Cubs.
He'll start things out in the
Center
home
fielder,
half of inning number
Ian
5. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here. Now, that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
Now batting.
So he racks up the
Third
swinging
baseman.
strikeout on the breaking ball. Ian Happ sent packing to start the bottom of the 5th. Chris Bryant is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Not a very undisciplined swing there. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Rasmus has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the. Digging in and looking for more, Zach Grant. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Zach Grant.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Third baseman.
Here's Miguel Sano, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. There's one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play.
The left fielder, number 20.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Number 55 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Kyle Schwarber.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Grant moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the Cubs.
Here's Addison Russell. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a ball, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Grounded weakly toward third. He's got to hurry. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Striding in once again, Brian Dozier.
Leading off
He's
for
hoping to
Minnesota,
avoid the hat
second
trick. He
baseman,
struck out in each of his
Brian
first 2 plate
Dozier.
appearances so far. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Grounded to third. Bryant's got it. And the throw almost got away there, but a nice play to reach up and glove it, and then come straight down on the bag as they record the first out of the inning. So here's Joe Mauer, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Ready for another shot
batting,
now. Colby
right
Rasmus,
fielder.
0 for 2 on his line thus far. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Comes set with the 0-1. In the dirt, and he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored. A wild pitch. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another 1-2 delivery. Hit in the air out to center field. Half moves over. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Jason Castro. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Castro.
And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Stepping up now, Jose Barrios. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. On here as he stepped off to look back to first. Eduardo Escobar will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 5. Eduardo Escobar.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. 0-1 count and the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Tyler J gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Albert Almora is up off the bench.
Albert Almora.
And he lays off there 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he looks at a curveball that falls in 1-1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Ready on 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Grant moving in. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now
So
batting,
stepping in,
the pitcher.
Alec Hansen. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Two runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder
Ian Happ is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Jorge Polanco.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter,
Now at the
fielder,
plate, Zach Grant is looking for hit number 3 here in this at bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Schwarber has it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Here's Miguel Sano. He was a double play victim last time around. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. Here it comes on 1-1. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Polanco is there. No problem here. 1 away. So coming to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
And this will get by Mauer, and down the line, it's a fair ball. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Chasing after it is Rosario. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in once again, Jason Hayward. Yoenis Cespedes will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. In the dirt here, and a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. 0-1, here's the pitch. And the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Now in the box. Eddie Rosario.
Left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ sprinting after it. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
Number 2, second baseman.
Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
First baseman number 7.
Now to the plate, Joe Mauer. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. And he'll put this one away.